Spirituality is a significant aspect of my life and of my work. And while there are many things that are under the banner of spirituality, today I want to talk about the things that are most important to me. 3 things. And as I do that, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel, to like the video, to make some comments. Yeah, make some comments. Think about some questions you may have or things you want to elaborate on as you're watching this video. So the first thing that I think is most important about spirituality is having a broader understanding of spirituality. Spirituality is about who we are and the way we live. Most people associate spirituality with meditation or prayer or other spiritual practices or beliefs or rituals. Those things can be tools that we use to develop ourselves spiritually. But in a sense, they're like the tip of the iceberg or the icing on the cake. Their usefulness is insofar as they open us to live in better and fuller ways, so that the heart of spirituality is really about who we are and the way we live in this world. Spirituality is expressed through everything we do. Our relationships with our family and loved ones and friends, our work, the way we interact with people we don't know. Spirituality is expressed through our care for ourselves, our care for others, and care for the planet. Every part of us is part of our spiritual lives. And I think that's something we often miss, that spirituality is broad, and it's about everything that makes us the people we are and the way we live. Secondly, spirituality is unique in that it enables us to really come to an understanding of who we are most deeply. Spirituality, through its practices and through the way we live, enables us to uncover deep within us the heart of our being, our core self, our inner self, whatever term you want to use for that. You know, so much in life pulls us away from who we are most deeply. You know, it starts with our parents and teachers and other people who were influential with us, who suggest to us who we should be, how we should behave, what it is we should do. We get those messages from society about what we should value, what we should own, what we should strive for. And throughout our lives, people are often free to tell us what we think we should do. And all of those things can be very well-intentioned, but they lead us away from who we are. And if we work in corporate settings, we often find that's very true because corporations ask us to embody values that benefit the corporation, but may not be about who we are authentically. Beyond that, there are many life events, things that have been painful for us, things that have been hurtful or abusive, that cause us to close off ourselves. And that's a protective mechanism that's meant for our own survival. So that if we are sort of closed off, if we're insulated, maybe we won't get hurt in the same way the next time. But spirituality allows us to let go of that insulation and do so in a way that's about self-care so that we can truly be the people we are most deeply. George Fox, the founder of the Quakers, talked about who we are as most deeply as having an inner light, you know, a divine spark, a part of us that animates us, that leads us to a sense of contentment and wholeness. And I think that's very important for us to realize that within us we carry that peace and contentment, that authenticity that makes us who we are. And spirituality helps us to discover and uncover that. Thirdly, beyond going deeper into ourselves, spirituality, well, it's sort of reflexive. It leads us out beyond ourselves. It's transcendent in that way, not transcendent in terms of it passes over things, but it helps us to find that there's something more in life than we may first see. Those things that we find that are more than may have to do with the experience of awe and beauty and hope and goodness and appreciation of life. So that things aren't just what they seem, but we see something greater. We see something that indicates a positivity in the world around us. All of those three things are critical for me in spirituality. That we realize that it's about our whole life and everything we are and do, that it draws us inward to discover who we are most deeply, and it calls us beyond ourselves to a sense of union and communion with everything that is. And I think that's part of the beauty of spirituality. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, like the video, share it with others. Again, leave me some comments, and know that I appreciate the time you spend with spirituality beyond borders.